but I can. I feel it break through the ceiling. All those nights alone, I face my fears in the mirror. Found my way to show who I am won't disappear. The scars from the fights, they're reminders of what got me here. All those nights alone, break out. Here comes the shakedown. Shakedown. It's the start of something great now. Here comes the shakedown. It's hard to count the times I bled. I never told myself that greatness comes easy. Others break, but I won't bend. I feel it break through the ceiling. I need it, won't stop 'cause I remember the feeling. All those nights alone, won't stop 'cause I remember the feeling. All those nights alone, I face my fears in the mirror. Found my way to show. The scars from the fights I came through the years, and constant reminders of what got me here. All those nights alone, they were the start of something great now. Here comes the shakedown. It's shakedown. It's a start. Sometimes we fall, sometimes we break, sometimes. All those nights alone, found my way to show I won't disappear. The scars from the fights, reminders of what got me here. All those nights alone, they were the start of something great now. Here comes the shakedown. Shakedown. It's the start of something great now. Here comes the shakedown. It's the start of something great now. Here comes the shakedown. The moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping. They can say what they want now. Like Ali, rocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Silver, give me that gold. You remember when we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're a every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fool for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now. Everywhere we go, we can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies. Silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to a great day of American football. Today we have the New South Wales Wolfpack going up against the ACT Monarchs. This is Coach Tommy here on the commentating booth for today. We are at the University of Wollongong today, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. So we're now currently just going for the coin toss. And our white hat for today, Matt Fordham, is just having a bit of a chat with the guys, just telling them how the day is going to run. Accompanying Matt Fordham for the officiating today, we have Nathan Wakefield, Matt Steele, Dave Schneider, and Ashley Michelle. And it looks like New South Wales has elected to kick. So New South Wales is going to be running left to right from your screen, ladies and gentlemen. So strap in as we get ready for some New South Wales football. So as we're getting ready for the opening kickoff, just a brief summary of what's happened with these two teams in this tournament thus far. So ACT were the first to go up against the reigning champions Queensland, where unfortunately they didn't come away with a win. I believe the score was 63 to 6. In the first game, whereas New South Wales in game 2 were able to pick up some points and were able to bring the score margin slightly better against Queensland to a 40 to 20 score. Both teams have also played against Victoria and weren't also successful as that as well. New South Wales coming off from the Victoria loss, which was 33-0 a couple of weeks ago. And ACT bounced back from an 83-0 loss to Victoria as well. So as we get ready for the opening kickoff, we have Dylan Damari as the kicker for New South Wales. And we are off, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's a good catch. He's got a couple blocks set up for him. And it looks like he was out on the 22. And that was number 10, Damo Smith, with the return for the ACT Monarchs. So as the Monarchs take on the field, Jason Ray, the head coach and offensive coordinator for the Monarchs, looking to establish a good run game to start off with. Defense from New South Wales led by Marcos Delana, hoping to set the tone early. So it's 1st and 10, Monarchs ball on the 25. Alright, so they come out with a wing set. QB scanning, and that's an incomplete pass. So quarterback number 0 is Matt Phillips for the ACT Monarchs. So this now brings up 2nd down, 2nd and 10 for the ACT Monarchs. All right, so now they come up with a wing set to the left now, closest to camera. And it looks like it's a straight give up the middle, and it's a tackle for loss, ladies and gentlemen. That was number 15, Luke Cato, for the New South Wales Wolfpack. So it looks like they actually lost the yard, so that brings up 3rd and 11 now for the Monarchs. All right, so that's 3rd and 10. tight wing set yet again. All right, QB dropping back. And it looks, nearly batted off, nearly picked off, ladies and gentlemen, by Hayden Gifford from New South Wales. So it just missed him by the hands, unfortunately. So that now brings up 4th down for the ACT Monarchs. And it doesn't look like they have changed personnel. Actually, they have, sorry. The punting unit is coming out. So looking to punt for them is number 13, John Zoronka. I do apologize if I've pronounced that wrong. All right, ball's gone. And we've got Christian Guato returning, number 4. He's got a bit of room. Still going. And eventually brought down near the Wolfpack's 40. So, very good defensive drive by the New South Wales Wolfpack, being able to shut down the run and shut down those passing options. So now, the UNSW Wolfpack offense, led by Tim Clulow, takes the field, and Tyler McShane's defense takes the field for ACT. We've got Lachlan McPherson at QB for Wolfpack. And it's a straight handoff. He's got some room. Looking to chug a few yards. A little short of a first down. He's probably about 2 or 3 yards short. So that brings up 2nd down. And second about 2, apologies. So Wolfpack coming out of a balanced set now. And again, they're running left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Receiver in motion. Adds a pitch. And he's got some room. And again, he's just short, stopped short of the first down. Brings up third and 2. So that was great outside containment by the linebacker call from the Monarchs. They were able to read that outside pitch quite well and were able to maintain and tackle for loss. So that brings up 3rd down now. Coming out of a tight wing set now. Have Christian Guaco motioning to a receiver. And that looks like it's going to be a offside penalty. And that looks like it's going to be a first down. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say they would decline this penalty and accept the first down where the ball was spotted. So, again, that was really good discipline from the New South Wales Wolfpack, bringing up fresh set of downs. First down, Wolfpack. All right, and first down, Wolfpack. Coming out of that wing set yet again. McPherson scanning the field. And it looks like it's a run. And he looks like he is just short. And it looks like we have an injured player. Oh no, they're looking for the spot. So it looks like they're saying he's stopped at the 2, but his knee might be down at the 3. And no, we actually do have an injured player, ladies and gentlemen. That looks like it's number 96, which is Jackson Gifford. So it looked like he copped a little bit of a stinger to the knee. Hopefully it's nothing too serious as New South Wales coaching staff make their way onto the field. So So it looks like he's able to walk off the field a little bit now. So hopefully we see him back bigger and better. All right, so that now brings up second and goal for New South Wales. So second and about 1. All right, and coming out with that tight wing set to the right yet again. Okay, McPherson scanning the field. Dropping back, short pass. And that's a touchdown, New South Wales, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that was Mr. Gary Gow, number 10 for the Wolfpack. Touchdown, Wolfpack. So again, nice little read from McPherson there. Saw the slant open, hit Gary Gow, easy touchdown. Going for the 2-point conversion now. Again, coming out of that tight set to the right. All right, receiver in motion. And it looks like it's reversed to the other side. And PAT is no good. So intended receiver was Daniel Kane, number 47. It was just a couple yards short of the PAT. So New South Wales looking to capitalize early on this now. So I've also just been informed, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Gow, who was the receiver with the opening touchdown, was also made team captain for today as well. All right, Dylan Damari back for the New South Wales Wolfpack, ready to kick now. And we're underway. Oh, it was a short kick. And luckily recovered by number 16, Johnny Saunders. So good thing he was very alert, because if it was me out there, oh, heaven forbid, I have 2 bricks for hands. I wouldn't be able to catch that to save my life. So that brings up 1st and 10 for the Monarchs on the 34. All right, so again, both offenses seem to like this tight formation with a bit of a wing-back set. And it's a handoff. And stop for nothing, ladies and gentlemen, in the backfield yet again. Number 56, that's Benny Fraser, who also is defensive captain for the Wolfpack. Which now brings up 2nd and 10. So one thing that this Wolfpack defense has been throughout this tournament has been quite aggressive, especially with that front 3 players. Try and say that 5 times fast, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing up 2nd and 10 now. All right, Phillips dropping back, going deep, and incomplete pass. So he was looking for that seam down the sideline. Unfortunately, just wasn't there for him. So the intended receiver was number 10, Damo Smith. So that brings up 3rd down now. Third down. Phillips dropping back. He's got some pressure. And it's tipped. No good. So it's tipped by Jemin Zhang, number 13 for the New South Wales Wolfpack. So this now brings up fourth down. So it looks like the punting unit is out for ACT. And looking to punt is number 13, John Zaronka. And again, I do apologize if I am pronouncing that incorrectly. So, ball's gone. And it looks like it's going to be a no return as it's been out on the full. So this now brings up New South Wales ball. I think they're looking to hope to keep that momentum going from the first drive now. Alrighty, so New South Wales come out with a 2 receiver set far side to the screen. Alright, dropping back, it's a short pass to Daniel Kane. Makes about a yard or two, but is eventually brought down. Bringing up second down now. And that's one thing New South Wales have done very well throughout this tournament, especially when it comes to those shorter routes. We seem to do quite well being able to get into open field very quickly, and we're able to capitalize. So now we have the twin receiver set closest to camera. McPherson dropping back. He's got some time. Oh! And incomplete pass. And the intended receiver was Safari. Safari Buhindawadna. And I do apologize, Safari. I know you've told me your last name 3 times or more, and I do apologize for the pronunciation of that. But everyone just calls you Safari. So that brings up 3rd and 12 now for New South Wales. All right. Again, coming out with that wing set closest to camera. And McPherson dropping back. It's going deep. And it is complete. And that looks like it is a first down. And that was 88, Wilson Haskey with the reception. So it brings up a fresh set of downs for the Wolfpack. Looks like the Wolfpack are now starting to get a bit of momentum shift and using that momentum to really start getting to work. So 1st and 10. And it's a handoff. He's got some room. And he's going. He's going. He's going. And he is in for a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown. Oh, however, this is a coach killer, ladies and gentlemen. We've just been informed there was a holding penalty, which means, while as impressive that it was, Guok, unfortunately it doesn't count on the stat sheet. So it's now coming back. So as mentioned, we call those coach killers because as a coach you rep it and rep it and rep it, but then it only takes one. It only takes one. So after that, that brings the Wolfpack back another 10 yards. As the old coaches say, just do it again. So, brings up 1st and 20 yards now. On the Wolfpack's 39. Oh, sorry, 29, apologies. All right. So the Wolfpack coming out with that wing back set yet again. 2 receivers closest to camera. And it looks like it's a quick screen pass. Getting some yards. And eventually brought down. And again, that was number 18, Safari. I wonder if they've nicknamed him Surfin'. Surfin' Safari. Thank you, everyone. I'll be here all week. Everyone gets one. We have fun here. We have fun here. So that brings up second down now. 2nd and 10. Coming up. 2 receiver sets close to the sideline. And it looks like it's another handoff to Guac himself. But has met the ACT D-line. And it looks like, and apologies because we are just trying to get names for everyone and make sure we do have them the right names. So it looked like Jackson Whiting with the tackle there. So that brings up 3rd and 9 for New South Wales. Okay, McPherson, empty set. And it looks like he's going himself. And caught for probably a couple of yards. Brought down by number 69, Ethan Morton. All right. So that brings up 4th and 7. Doesn't look like the punting team has been put out there, so it looks like New South Wales is going to go for it. And it looks like it's a end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So while we're waiting for teams to change ends, we're just having a quick water break. We'd also like to thank the sponsor of the live stream today, Mad Hatter Concept, for taking the time out and helping out the Gridiron New South Wales for the live stream. Big thank you to Mad Hatter Concept. All right, so ends have changed, ladies and gentlemen, and it brings up 4th and 7. So as mentioned, it doesn't look like the punting team is out at this point. So it looks like New South Wales is going to go for it, as they should. All right. And again, coming out with a 2 receive. Oh, a tight formation, apologies. So a heavy set, if you will. All right. McPherson dropping back. He's got time. Oh, no, it's picked off, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like he's going to go all the way. And that is a touchdown, ACT. Number 11. Which I don't have on my call sheet, unfortunately. So, number 11, kudos to you from the ACT. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I did ask for a list. I could only do so much. So now, the score is 6 apiece. ACT going for the point after. So I think McPherson's read was there, but just a little too late. So now we have Number 4 from the ACT, James Henke as placeholder. And what looks like number 13, John Zaronka, kicking. Going for the 1 point. It's batted down. And incomplete. Whistle has been blown. I admire their second effort, though. So now that brings it to 6-all, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's a game. Just when you thought the ACT were done, they ain't done. There's still a lot of football here to be played by both sides. Oh, okay. So there was actually a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. So I think there was an unintentional whistle. So they're actually looking to replay the PAT. There you go. So stand by as we go for the point after attempt. And ball's gone. And just short of the crossbar, I would say. Probably a little bit underneath. So now comes back to 6-all. All right, and looking to kick for the ACT is Sean Tokley. And deep return, we have number 11, Taylor Burke, and number 20, Lachlan Coombs for New South Wales. Oh, no, apologies. So number 13, John Zaruka, is back for kicking. He's a man of many talents today. And it looks like it's going to be mid-kick, and it looks like that slowly has stayed in. And what they thought was going to be an issue. Sorry, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just having some technical difficulties, so stand by as I get the feed back up. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're just experiencing some technical difficulty, so please stand by as we try and get the feed up for you. We'll be momentarily, so please stay by. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about that. We were just having some technical issues with the camera, but luckily Coach Tommy is a bit of a tech wizard at times. So the feed is back up and we will get back to the game. So bear with me 1 second.
Hold on. Pick your legs up and then they'll take you with you. Yeah.
All right, so it looks like it is a timeout. Oh, no, apologies. It was a delay of game from the New South Wales Wolfpack. Alrighty, so again, I do apologise for the technical delay, guys. As we mentioned, there was a bit of a battery issue, but that's been sorted. So now this brings up 3rd and about 15 for the New South Wales Wolfpack. Receiver coming into motion, and looks like it's a tunnel screen to Taylor Burke. He's got some room, and he's brought down. He's brought down at the 28, which now brings up 4th down. And that was a good tackle from number 16, Donnie Saunders. All right, so it looks like we have the punting unit out, and we've got Hayden Gifford back as punter. Ball's gone. And it looks like it's going to be a poison call as it slowly bounces out of the end zone, therefore being a touchback. So by the looks of it, both of these teams have a fairly aggressive defense. They've both been able to make very good stands against the moving offense. So this will be a war of attrition for both teams and a battle of the defenses. So ACT get ready to take the ball on their 20-yard line. Coming out with a 2 receiver set closest to camera. And tackled for 1 yard gain, and that looks like it was by number 44, Zach Miller. So again, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We do seem to be having some technical difficulty. Can you please stand by? Well, that's it. This should be fully charged, and I've just used this as a backup. So. Yeah. So. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be sorting the technical difficulty very shortly. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am very apologetic about that. I do apologize. Like I said, we did have some tech issues, but we have managed to get that all sorted for the time being. So, just to give you a brief update while we were trying to maintain and fix everything. Bit of back and forth between, like as I mentioned, the ACT and New South Wales defence, but it's now New South Wales ball. All right, so that brings up 2nd and 10. All right, so that brings up a fresh set of downs for New South Wales. And that looks like it's going to be bringing up 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 1st and 10, New South Wales ball. Oh, and that looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. Again, I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're just having some tech issues at the moment. Please stand by as we try and get them sorted. So please stand by. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I do apologize for the technical issues. It's one of those things, ladies and gentlemen, where everything goes to plan, and then once the plan is executed, throw the plan, start again. But we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So it now looks like we're 4th and goal for New South Wales. All right. New South Wales looking to capitalise on this drive here. All right, McPherson with a fake. He's rolling out. He's got room. And touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, New South Wales. That was a great read. That was a great play action read by Lachlan McPherson. Being able to boot it out for a touchdown. All right, New South Wales now going for the extra point. Okay. Lining up with that heavy wing set to the right, furthest from camera. Couple of receivers motioning. Gifford in motion. And, looks like it's a bad snap. And he's in, ladies and gentlemen. 2-point conversion is good. And that was from 99, Mr. Jackson Gifford himself. All right, so that should be coming up close to the end of the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, can you believe it? We've had some technical difficulties, guys. So I believe the camera just needs some time to charge. So we'll get that sorted for you guys and hopefully be able to bring you some more action from the second half. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, during that process of getting the camera sorted, ACT have come back. They did score, but were not able to get the PAT. So, again, I do appreciate everyone being as patient as we can. Like we said, there are some technical issues, and we are going to try and get them sorted and finalised for the second half. ACT, again, kicking off to New South Wales. All right. And Hayden Gifford, with a bit of a high tackle. No flags on the play. Oh, there we go. And there's some laundry on the field, ladies and gentlemen. And I would assume that would be on the head high tackle. I'm pretty sure he was just, making sure that his jersey was on tight. We just want to make sure, just in case it was a little bit loose fitting. So Matt Fordham is now having a discussion with offensive coordinator Tim Clulo. There you go. So it was a horse. Well, there you go. So it was a horse collar, which automatically gives them a 15-yard penalty, first down for New South Wales. And if I'm correct, I believe there's less than a minute to go till second half. So hopefully New South Wales can close this first half on a bit of a high, finish with a strong finish, and then can go from there into the second half. So as we lining up in that tight formation, McPherson still in the backfield. He's dropping back. He's got room. And incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Taylor Burke. And that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. So, the score currently is 14 New South Wales, 12 to the ACT. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and as we said, guys, we'll make sure that these technical difficulties are sorted for you, so you have a better viewing pleasure for the second half. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
I can hear the lost crying. I can hear the truth hiding. Yeah, the shadows are calling us out. I see the fear rising. Yeah, but my hope is burning. The shadows are calling us out. We are heroes, heroes in the dark. I'ma shout louder. Oh no, no, we won't be silent. The shadows are calling us out. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time when there is no light. Oh, we are heroes, heroes in the darkest times when we'll rise above. Oh, we are heroes. Starless, only we can spark it. Light it up in the darkness. When the night is starless, only we can spark it. Light it up in the darkness. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest time when there is no light. Oh, we are heroes, heroes in the darkest times when we'll rise above. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest times when there is no light. We are heroes, heroes in the darkest times when we'll rise above. We are heroes. Oh, we are heroes. I'm on fire, I'm hot to the touch. Strike like a match, I'm burning up. I'm on fire, no you can't get enough. So wire, lightning in my veins. Cranking it up cause I like the pain. I'm on fire, so hot to the touch. Hot to the touch. I was made to win. Look out, I'm going in. I'm a living legend. I'm a living legend. Watch me move, turn me loose, let me do what I do. I'm a living legend. I'm a living legend. I'm a fighter, victory in my blood. King of the ring, no I can't be touched. I'm a fighter, I'm first to the punch. Knocking them out, taking them down. I was made to win, the best that's ever been. I'm a living legend. I'm a living legend. Watch me move, turn me loose, let me do what I do. I'm a living legend. I'm a living legend. Oh, take your best shot, make your move. Oh, step right up, who's next? You're messing with the best. We're death-defying, coming in like lightning. Look out, we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing, we're troublemaking. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. High volts through these veins, trouble is our game. Keeping aces up every sleeve, bringing rivals down to their knees. Oh, step right up, who's next? You're messing with the best. We're death-defying, coming in like lightning. Look out, we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing, we're troublemaking. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up. We're death-defying, coming in like lightning. Look how we're striking. Ready, set, let's go. This fire's blazing, we're troublemaking. We got you shaking. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go. Ready, set, let's go.
Yeah, I got the power.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to some fantastic football. Again, I do want to share my apologies for the technical difficulties that we were having. We have seemed to resolve the issue now, so it should be a bit of a smoother second half now. So, some key highlights, because again, as we were having some technical difficulty, it seems to be a battle of the defences at the moment for ACT and New South Wales. Both have a strong blitz and run-stop mentality, whereas, going through the air on the offense on both sides has been a bit of an issue, as the secondaries have also been wreaking a bit of havoc. Some great plays, some not so great plays, but we're hoping to see it turn up in the second half as well. So, as we get ready, we're about probably 3 minutes away from the second half, ladies and gentlemen. But we just wanted to give you a quick update and just let you know that technical issues have been solved. So, looking forward to the second half, and go New South Wales.
I got the power, I got unlimited power. I got the power, I got unlimited.
Looking at the city like I already own it. Standing on top cause I earned this moment. I took what was mine, now I won't let go of it. Cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. Cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. I didn't come from lunch or own no diamonds. Yeah, I was barely getting by, we survived like lions. But now I'm the king, now I'm a titan. Yeah, I'm a hustler, cause I'm a hustler, yeah I'm a hustler. Keep turning up the heat, I keep turning up the heat. Keep turning up the heat, yeah, I'm a hustler. Keep turning up the heat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another half of American football here in the University of Wollongong. It's actually been a relatively decent day today so far. No clouds thus far. Well, no clouds in the local vicinity. But it is a little bit chilly. So if you are coming out to watch, be sure to have a bit of a jumper and some sunscreen because you can never be too careful. So as we start the second half now, I believe New South Wales gets the ball because they had the first half option, they deferred. So we now will be receiving, and again we'll be running from left to right on your screens. Now, if I was a betting man, I would say that Tim Clulo would be using the same strategy, using those short yards to build up the momentum and being able to maintain and keep the ACT defense at bay. All right, and also before we have the kickoff, we also just wanted to thank Matt had a concept for again coming out and being able to film the live stream for today. We know there were some technical issues, but we do appreciate it, and fans from the sport of American football, and especially for the ACT and Gridiron New South Wales League. So we do appreciate you. So for all your video production needs or online content, please check out Matt had a concept. All right, so we are getting ready for the second half kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. And the second half is officially on the way. And it looks like it's caught at the 25. And that was number 18, Safari for UTS, aka Surfing Safari. That's the second time that I've made that joke. I know, I'm terrible. I promise I won't make it again. So that brings up a fresh set of downs for New South Wales. First and 10 on their 26 yard line. All right. And at quarterback, we have Nathan Nittig from the Ducks for New South Wales. So change in strategy for New South Wales. See if this pulls off. We have receiver in motion, and looks like there's a flag on the play. And that looks like it was a delay of game. So for those watching at home, ladies and gentlemen, you have a 40-second play clock from when the ball is received to when the ball is snapped. And if you don't get it off in that time, unfortunately, you get a penalty. So it's now 1st and 15 for the NSW, sorry. Receiver in motion, and it's a handoff. And he's got some room to the outside and was able to make a gain of about probably 4 to 5. And it looks like we've got a ACT player down at the moment, actually. I'm not quite sure of the number yet, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks like it was a bit of a head collision by the looks of it. And while we do play contact sports, we do not wish to see any injury, so hopefully it's nothing too serious, as physicians are looking at him now. And it looks like we've got representatives from both ACT and New South Wales looking at him. And he's getting slowly brought up to his feet, and it looks like he's walking it off. So hopefully it's nothing too serious, and we see him back for the second half as he gets clapped off. Number 75, which I unfortunately don't have on my sheet. I do apologize. All right, so that brings up 2nd and 10 for New South Wales. All right, 2 receivers closest to the screen. Scanning the defense, dropping back, and it's caught to number 11. He's got some room. He's going all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and he's tackled just short. That was reception by number 11, Taylor Burke, ladies and gentlemen. He pinned the ears back and he was ready to go to the races. So that brings up a fresh set of downs and striking distance for New South Wales. All right, so 3 receiver set, far side of the field. Quarterback dropping back to Burke again. And looks like he's just at the 1 yard line with that one. Again, some nice rumble stumble football after the catch. That's what we love to see. Which brings up 2nd and goal now. Oh, sorry, apologies. No, we're 2nd and 3, so we're still just outside the red zone. All right. Dropping back. He's got time. Oh, and just short of the hands of number 47, Daniel Kane. Was just a little bit overthrown on that one. And I think if Daniel Kane was probably a foot taller, would have been a different story, ladies and gentlemen. So that now brings up 3rd down now. So 3rd and 2. All right, so New South Wales coming out again with that single wing formation. Seemed to favour quite a fair bit. Daniel Kane in motion. He's dropping back. Oh, he's got some pressure going himself. And is that enough for a 1st down? And yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. That brings up 1st and goal for New South Wales. So, was able to make a bit of positive yards out of a bad situation, bringing up 1st and goal for New South Wales. tight formation yet again to the left. And it looks like it's a straight handoff. And he could be in. And it looks like he's just down by contact at the 2. And that looked like it was number 20, Lachlan Combs. So New South Wales looking to capitalize on this momentum and hammer it in. Bringing up second and goal now. And it looks like it's another handoff. Oh, and he's tackled in the backfield by number 8, Bailey McManus for the ACT team. That was a great read by that by the middle linebacker and D lineman there. Were able to not only maintain their gap but also tackle for a loss as well. So that brings up third and goal. All right, third and goal, New South Wales. Dropping back. He's got some room. Ball's gone. And it's incomplete. And I believe the intended receiver was Wilson Haskey, number 80. So it's one of those situations where Nathan Nittig was just trying to draw those linebackers in, free up some of that backspace, but unfortunately just couldn't get the ball out there. All right, so it brings up fourth and goal now. And it doesn't look like the special teams unit is on, so it looks like New South Wales is going to go for it. Fourth down and 10. Dropping back. And it's bounced off, and it looks like it's an incomplete pass, ladies and gentlemen. It just bounced off the hands of the ACT defender. Oh, and it looks like we might actually have another ACT player down. So, just short, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. So he's making his ways back up. Doesn't look like he's injured. I think he was just a little bit disappointed in himself for not capitalizing on that. So, after the turnover, that's a fresh set of downs for ACT. And they start first and 10 on their 8-yard line. Okay, here we go. ACT coming out with the Twins receiver set closest to camera. And it looks like there was a short gain. And that looks like it was number 51 on New South Wales, which was CJ Latulupi. And I do apologize, CJ. I know you've pronounced your name in front of me quite a fair bit, so I'm just going to keep calling you CJ. All right, so that brings up second and 10 now for the ACT Monarchs. Twin receiver set, far side of the camera. All right, quick dump off pass. It looks like it's a screen pass. And eventually brought down, and that looks like it's from Paul Tong, number 12 for New South Wales. So was able to read that screen very quickly and able to execute and stop the receiver before making any yards. So now brings up third and 13 for ACT. Coming out of a balanced set now. Looking to try and spread this defense out a little bit. And dropping back. Caught. And he's going. Not quite sure if that's enough for a first down. And it looks like it's short. So that looks like it's 4th and 1, ladies and gentlemen. So, punt return team has come out. ACT lining up for the punt, number 13. Mr. Zondrogka. Ball's gone. And it looks like it was eventually taken out by number 17, Hayden Gifford. And it looks like New South Wales is going to start on their on ACT's 42-yard line by the looks of it. So again, another great defensive stop and series by New South Wales. They were able to pick up the run very easily and being able to just notify and see those passes quickly for any of the short screens. So, 1st and 10, New South Wales. So we are a little bit obscured here at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Do apologize. We have a receiver in motion, and it looks like it's a straight handoff. Oh, and there is a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling that might be an illegal motion. And what that basically means, we'll just get the call. Oh, there we go. So it's a false start, ladies and gentlemen. So we had a receiver who went just before the ball was snapped. So the offense are now moved 5 yards back. So that brings up 1st and 15. There we go. We've made a slight adjustment, so we should be able to see a little bit better now. Dropping back. And it looks like it's another incomplete pass. Again, intended receiver was Taylor Burke, however, was not able to bring it in for the catch. So that now brings up 3rd down. Oh no, apologies, 2nd down. All right, so 2nd down, tight formation, and it's a quarterback keep. He's looking deep. He's got some room to run, and brought outside for a tackle of loss. So that now brings up 3rd down. All right, so bringing up a big 3rd down series, ladies and gentlemen. So New South Wales momentum has seemed to have stalled slightly on the offense. So coming out with 2 receiver set closest to camera. Niddig dropping back. And he's got Gifford in his sights. Big gain from Jackson Gifford, ladies and gentlemen. Is that enough for a 1st down? Yes, it is. 1st down, New South Wales. You always gotta love when you see a big man go downfield for a catch. So that brings up a fresh set of downs for New South Wales. It's a handoff. And with a gain of probably about 1 or 2 yards there from number 4. Christian Guacoma, a.k.a. the Guac. He's actually been one of the linchpins of this offense this whole state series. So he's been one of the guys who's been able to rely on for some good yards and some good banter as well. And that is end of quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So this brings us up to the fourth quarter. So this is where it's do or die now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is where both teams really need to dig deep now. Even though New South Wales has that 2-point lead, ACT are making them fight for every yard. So now we're hoping that New South Wales is able to pull a rabbit out of their hat, clinch their first win for this series. Alrighty, so start of the fourth quarter now. All right. So New South Wales, 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion. New kick dropping back. Scrambling. And ball's gone and incomplete pass. So there was quite a fair bit of pressure from ACT. So looks like number 8. Bailey McManus and number 69, Ethan Morton with the outside pressure. So which brings up 3rd down. And again, as mentioned, it has been a battle of the defenses. So Wolfpack come out of their huddle. Coming out of a spread formation now. Got plenty of time in the backfield. And it is caught, ladies and gentlemen, by Taylor Burke. And that is a touchdown, New South Wales ball. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. There is a flag on the play. And it might be coming back for holding. Let's see what Matt Fordham has to say. Hey, okay, ladies and gentlemen. So it turns out it was pass interference on the defense. That penalty will be declined, of course, which now brings the score up to New South Wales 20, ACT 12. New South Wales now going for the PAT. Two receivers at the top of your screen, 2 receivers at the bottom. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it. 2-point conversion is done and dusted by the one and only Guok. Oh, and it looks like we've also got an ACT player down again. I have a feeling he might have lost his footing a little bit after that. Might have gotten into a slight pothole. So New South Wales able to get that momentum coming back and swinging back now. Looking to finish this series with a strong finish against ACT. So we're still waiting on this injured player. I think he might also be cramped from the looks of it. And look at that. Not only does he score the PAT, but he also looks after him and makes sure that he's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4 in your hearts, but number 1, or number 4 in your programs, but number 1 in your hearts, Christian Guoco, aka the Guoc, checking on him. So it actually looks like we do have, I think it's just a cramp from the ACT player. So this will go to show you, ladies and gentlemen, always have your pickle juice. Especially on days like these, you want to make sure that you're hydrated. Have your pickle juice so you don't seize up. All right, so he's made his way in the back of the end zone. And look at that. Got some magic water. He's all stretched out and he's ready to go. We have Dylan Damari ready to go for the kickoff. Damari ready to go. And it's a nice big booming kick. And it's caught from number 18. And good return from number 10, who is Damo Smith. So was able to make a good 10-15 yard carry, which will get ACT starting on New South Wales 38 by the looks of it. Okay. So Matt Rivers back at QB again, scanning the New South Wales defense. All right, and he's going for a pass. Oh! And he just slips. But he was just on the prowl and missed by Hayden Gifford, ladies and gentlemen, as the free safety. I think the intended receiver heard some footsteps and crouched down just for safety. So that brings up 2nd and 8 now. So 2 receivers at the top of your screen. Alright, and it's a little screen pass. And a huge hit, ladies and gentlemen, from number 12, Paul Tong. He read that like a playbook. Love to see it. Great defensive stop by Paul Tong, ladies and gentlemen. So that now brings up 3rd and 10 for the ACT Monarchs. So Phillips gets his players hurried to the line, coming out of that tight set yet again. We have receiver in motion, rolling out, going deep. He's got a man, and incomplete pass. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have some laundry on the field, and I have a feeling that's going to be pass interference. So I guess we'll have to see what the officials say, but it looks like it is most likely going to be So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a spot foul, which brings up an automatic 1st down for ACT. So, Phillips. Oh, I see something. Looks like it's a straight handoff. He's got room. And he's eventually brought down. So, good stop by number 51, CJ, for New South Wales. And number 56, Benny Fraser. So this brings up second and an inch by the looks of it. Oh, hang on. There might be a little bit of a discussion with the chains. They're just trying to get an exact measurement for you. So we have one official saying that it's second and inches and another one saying that it's a first down. And it's second in inches, ladies and gentlemen. Right. ACT looking to probably go for that hard count here. Jump the defense. He's dropping back. It's another. And an incomplete pass. So that looked like it was going to be a little bubble screen to the slot receiver. So the intended receiver was number 24, George Dudden. All right, brings up third and inches again. He gets a bit of a hurry up from the officials. Receiver in motion. And it's a straight handoff. It looks like he's got enough for a first down and eventually brought down. Brought down by Benny Fraser. So that is a first down ACT. So ACT not going down without a fight, as you can see. This offense is just slowly marching and chewing up the clock. Receiver in motion. Phillips rolling out. Has a caught. He's got some room. And it looks like he's just made a first down. Oh no, apologies. He's just short, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is 2nd and 1 now. ACT also running out of that wing set. All right. And it's a handoff. And it's stopped. Big stop by Zach Miller and Benny Fraser from New South Wales. Brings up 3rd down now. So 3rd and 1. So ACT looking to try and punch it in here. Phillips scanning his field. Taking his time with that snap. Drops back. Quick dump off. And it's broken up, ladies and gentlemen. And it's broken up by Nathan Eagleston, ladies and gentlemen, number 3. And it looks like ACT have called a timeout. It's the first for the half. And that was good spatial awareness from Nathan Eagleston, apologies. Number 3. Being able to keep his head on a swivel and check that ball and make sure that no one was able to catch it. All right, so this brings up 4th and 1 for the ACT Monarchs. Now, if I was a gambling man, which I'm usually not, if I was in ACT's position, I would try for a hard count, try and get New South Wales to jump off the ball and have an easy pass. I have been wrong in the past, ladies and gentlemen, so that's why I'm not a betting man. So we see what ACT come up with. All right, dropping back. And it's caught. Oh, and he's in for a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, that's why I'm not a betting man. So that now brings the score up to 22-18. So ACT were able to capitalize on New South Wales expecting the run, and were able to come away with a short pass. All right, so PAT attempt for ACT. They need this to keep it a 2-point score. Receiver in motion. Phillips dropping back. He sees an out route, ladies and gentlemen, and it's caught by number 11. Oh no, sorry, apologies, number 12, Dom Nuclin. So this brings it to a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. We're about halfway through the fourth now. This is where it gets interesting. So John Zerdronka is now looking to kick. Now, halfway through the fourth, you're down by 2 points. Do you go for the onside kick? That's the $1 million question. Getting ready for the kick. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Moment of truth. And it's a short squib kick. And it's to Gifford. Oh. And we have a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's probably going to be an offside on the kicking team. So what that basically means, ladies and gentlemen, is that they actually had to play across the plane before the kicker actually got the ball off. Which means the kicking team will be marched back either 5 yards, or the return team can take it from that spot. I believe that is the ruling. We'll just see what Team Zebra have to say about it. So stand by. Oh, okay. There you go. I was just assuming. So it turns out it was an inverted whistle, ladies and gentlemen. So what that means is that a whistle went before the play was actually happening. So someone got a little bit too excited. Here we go. ACT looking. It's a deeper kick this time. Looks like it's going to go to the back of the end zone, and that is a touchback, ladies and gentlemen. So New South Wales will get the ball back on their 20-yard line. So this is where ACT really need to anchor down on their defense and be able to stop those short passes and short runs from New South Wales. New South Wales looking to keep the momentum going from their last series as well. All right, so you have 2 receivers at the top of your screen and 1 receiver at the bottom. We're just waiting for one of the officials to get any spot. Here we go. First and 10 for the Raiders. For New South Wales, apologies. It looks like it's a handoff to number 20, Lachlan Coombs. Has a little bit of shake and bake. But, eventually brought down by number 45, Will Clode. So it brings up 2nd and 5. So, again, a good spatial awareness to get those 5 yards from New South Wales. And great awareness from ACT defense. Brings up 2nd and 5. So out of the spread formation now. Nittig dropping back. Oh, he's scrambling. He's still up. He's still going. He's still going. And eventually brought down. So the pocket started to collapse on him just a little bit too early, and he was eventually brought down by William Clode again. Number 45. So that brings up 3rd down. 3rd and about 4, it looks like. Coming out of that tight set again. And it looks like there might have been an offside jump. Going deep. Oh, an incomplete, ladies and gentlemen. However, I think there was an encroachment from the defense, which will then give us a 5-yard penalty for a 1st down. Oh, no. Okay, so it looks like it's on number 70 for... Oh, okay, there we go. So Matt Fordham just got his directions a little bit mixed up there, ladies and gentlemen. So it was encroachment on the defense. It was a 5-yard penalty, bringing up 1st down for New South Wales. So, Matt, I know you'll be watching this back later, so... When your finger makes an L, that's left. When your finger makes a not L, that's right. You know I love you, Matt Fordham. All right. Brings up 1st and 10 for New South Wales. All right, and it's a handoff to number 4, to Guok. Oh, big tackle from ACT. And solid gap filling by the defensive line there, bringing up 2nd and 8 for New South Wales. All right. Tight end set with 2 receivers at the top of your screen. It's a play action. Oh, unlucky. But it looks like there is a flag on the play. We'll just see what the flag is. I have a feeling it might be an encroachment call as well. Unfortunately, that is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. So that was an illegal formation on the offense, which will bring a 5-yard penalty. Which, what that basically means, ladies and gentlemen, is that you are supposed to have 4 in the backfield and 5 minimum on the line. However, there didn't appear to be 4 in the backfield, so it was an illegal formation. So that now brings up 3rd down. Tight end set yet again. Oh, trying a hard count. And timeout, New South Wales. So that's their first timeout for the half. They have 2 remaining. So we're about halfway through the fourth quarter at this point, ladies and gentlemen. And it has been a war of attrition for everyone involved. ACT and New South Wales have been two powerhouses in this game. Defense against defense. All right. So New South Wales takes the field. And it is third down. Got plenty of time. Going deep. And incomplete pass, ladies and gentlemen. So that brings up fourth down. And it looks like the punt team is going to be coming on. So New South Wales just wasn't able to move the ball in that series. A few broken plays, bit of miscommunication between receivers. So now punting away. All right. So ACT looking for a deep punt. And it's a bit of a squib kick. And goes out at about the 30. All right, so now ACT looking to finish strong with this series. Like we said, it's a 2-point game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. First and 10, ACT's ball. Coming out of a tight formation as well. Phillips with receiver in motion. And it's a hand up in the middle. Oh, he's bounced off a tackle. And eventually brought him down by number 30, Big JT from New South Wales. Also known as Cowboy. We have a player down, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's a New South Wales player. And looks like he's slowly making his way up. And that was number 13, Jian Zhang. Unfortunately, he's got to come off for a play, though. As he went down as an injured player. All right, so that brings up second and about 3. Phillips with a fake boot. And, nearly picked off, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly picked off by Nathan Eagleston. So, great awareness by Nathan Eagleston. So, Phillips had a bit of pressure there, but was able to get the ball off just before anything serious drama. So that's bringing up third and 4 now. Receiver in motion. And it's a pitch. Oh, he's got some room. Oh! And big stop by number 21, Michael Chen. Oh, and it looks like it's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it was a holding on ACT. So, New South Wales have gotten a lifeline there. Still able to apply the pressure. So this will be a replay of third down now. All right, Phillips scanning the defense. Receiver set motion. right, Phillips dropping back and looking through the field, and it looks like that's going to be a first down, ladies and gentlemen. And that was number 45, Will Clode. All right, so that brings up a fresh set of downs, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like, I believe that was the 2-minute warning that we got. So there's not much left in this game. It all comes down to this drive for ACT. All right, Phillips, pump fakes, rolling out to his left. He's got some pressure from CJ. Gains a couple of yards and makes it out. Eventually pushed out by number 12, Paul Tong. New South Wales faithful starting to get a bit vocal now on the defense. Brings up second down, 2nd and 8. All right, ACT coming out. Tight end set yet again. Phillips rolling out to his right. And is that caught? And that looks like it was an incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Will Clode, number 45. Which brings up 2nd down now. Apologies, 3rd down. All right, ACT taking their time in that huddle now. They get a nice hurry up from Matt Fordham. Looking for a quick snap here, and that's a timeout, ACT. That's their second. That is their second for this quarter, ladies and gentlemen. They've got 1 remaining. So it all pretty much comes down to this drive for ACT, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders linebackers, the New South Wales linebackers and secondary have been able to break up those deep passes so far. So they just need to keep to their assignments and keep everything in front of them. Third down, 3rd and 8 for ACT. Phillips dropping back. He's going deep. He's got a man, and it's just overthrown, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this brings up 4th down now. This is a big 4th down, and it looks like they're going to go for it. All right, New South Wales look like they're looking for that deep threat now, ACT. Phillips coming to the line. All right, dropping back, he's rolling out. He's got some room. He's got some pressure. Oh, and it looks like it was a first down, ACT. It looks like the clock has stopped as he's just run out. So that's a fresh set of downs, ladies and gentlemen. So for those, again, just tuning in, the score at the moment is New South Wales 22, ACT 20. There's not too much left in the game, ladies and gentlemen. So this may be the final drive for ACT. They need to make something work. 24 in motion. It's a run up the middle. He's got some room and eventually gets taken down. gets taken down by number 21, Michael Chen. Although because his helmet came off, he now has to be replaced. So number 26 for ACT was Jesse Date, which solid run up the middle. All right, so fresh set of chains. It's another run up the middle. Ball's gone. And ACT were able to recover. And it looks like we have ACT player down. So ACT were lucky to recover that as the ball slipped out. So ACT player is just getting assessed. And that's final timeout for the ACT Monarchs. New South Wales still has 2 of their timeouts remaining. Alright, so he starts making his way off the field. And that was number 45, Will Claude, who has been a powerhouse thus far this game. So hopefully it's just for one play and we can get him back on, because he's been a phenomenal player. All right. Monarchs coming out of a spread formation now. Phillips. Dropping back. Going to the left. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, ACT Monarchs. Which brings the score, ladies and gentlemen. Monarchs 26, New South Wales 22. This is the first time that the ACT have been leading this game. So they're looking for a conversion on this 2-point. All right, coming out of balanced set yet again. And Phillips with a handoff. And PAT is no good. Huge stop by number 81. Quincy Felipe. So a good stop by the New South Wales defense there. Ladies and gentlemen, this game just got interesting. There's not much left in this game. And we are down. It is a 4-point game, ladies and gentlemen. New South Wales, they need to deliver for this offensive series. This may be the last offensive drive for the game and for the state campaign. Now, this is where you ask yourself, do ACT go for that onside kick and hold out the ball? Oh, slight problem with the ball. Oh, just having some technical issues with the ball, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize. There we go. ACT ready to kick. And they've gone deep. It's bounced off the hands of Guok, but he's managed to pick it up. He's got some room to the outside. He's still going. He's still up. And was able to return it back to the halfway point. That is a fantastic return, ladies and gentlemen, and the type of momentum that New South Wales needs to keep. So it comes down to this drive now. 4 points the difference. New South Wales going to be starting on the 38. Alright. So, New South Wales coming out with a bunch set. Dropping back. He's got some room. And out. So, caught by number 4, Guok. Also ran out, which stopped the clock, which brings up second down. Second and about 5. All right, New South Wales going in no huddle. Looking to get this defense offside. All right, dropping back. Has some pressure. Guok with the reception again. He's got some room. Ooh. And that was a hard hit, ladies and gentlemen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a big hit that Walker's taken. All right, well, it's good to see that he's been able to get back to a sitting position, ladies and gentlemen. As I said earlier in the broadcast, yes, we do play a contact sport, but you also don't want to see someone get hurt. Guok's just taking his time on the ground now. So not only that was a phenomenal catch, that gives New South Wales a fresh set of downs on the 20. So he's just everyone's just giving him a bit of space just to make sure that he's okay. And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, yes, we do play a contact sport, but we also want to make sure that people are safe when they're playing. And these type of injuries are the last thing that you want to see. So, New South Wales coaches just currently checking him out. There's a bit of a hush on the crowd at the moment as we're just assessing everything. So from the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like there was a helmet-to-helmet collision. Plus side, seeing Guok being able to sit up, that's a good sign. But again, we're letting the team personnel just assess him. We want to make sure that there's no major damage in regards to anything with his spine or with his feet or his head as well. So, and it looks like he's getting up. And he slowly makes his way off the field, ladies and gentlemen. We really do wish you all the best, Guok. one hell of a season, one hell of a run. All the best. All right. So now, New South Wales with a fresh set of downs on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Dropping back, got plenty of protection. He's looking deep. Oh! And that is a catch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they are signaling no catch. Oh, unlucky. And that was my good friend Safari. Oh, it was there. It had the makings of a great catch, ladies and gentlemen. So that brings up 2nd down now. So, lining up with a bunch receiver set, empty set. Oh, and it's a false start on New South Wales. They'll bring him back 5 yards. So that was on one of our offensive linemen. Number 64, Monson Afalu. So that is our 2nd timeout. And we have 1 timeout remaining, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it once, I'll say it again. False starts, absolute coach killers. They kill the momentum. So now comes 2nd and 15. New South Wales really need to be able to drive something from these next 2 plays. This could be the last offensive series. Okay, here we go. This could be. Dropping back. Going deep. Oh, and it was thrown out of bounds. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game. Final score, New South Wales 22, ACT 26. Unfortunately, a tough loss for New South Wales, but a big congratulations to the AC Monarchs being able to dig deep and drive through. A very special thank you to Matt Hatter Concept for coming down for the live stream. Big thank you to AFA, American Football Federation Australia, Gridiron New South Wales, ACT Gridiron. I'm Tommy Larkin, and all the best. Wasn't the result New South Wales wanted, but you know, they still finished strong. So, final score, New South Wales 22, ACT 26. So, again, big thank you to AFA for the state tournament this year. We look forward to seeing you in your regular season.